What if the answer to you asking God, God, I don't know what to do, where to go, what job to take, just please put me on the right path, give me some sort of direction, I'm just confused, I don't know what to do. What if the answer to that question is to simply seek God? And I'm not just talking about seeking God just by asking him over and over and over and over and over and over. I mean just fully surrendering that anxiety of you not knowing what to do, where to go, and just giving it to God and just seeking his face instead of the answer. And I've been thinking about this because I'm also in a season in my life where I'm kind of just like, God, what's the next step? Like, what do I do? What's going on? Where do we go? I feel like things are getting stagnant. What is the next thing? Are you done with me, God? Oh my gosh. And then the anxiety spirals. Anyway, if you're anything like me, Matthew 6:33 is the verse that God keeps putting in my mind. And what is Matthew 6:33? It says, but first seek the kingdom of God and all of his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. See, I memorized that because it's literally my lock screen right now. Because I think if you're anything like me and your mind just goes a million miles a minute and you feel like if you're not doing the next best thing right now, you're like, I'm a failure, I don't even know what to do anymore. But maybe God just wants you to seek his face, seek him and not what he can do for you. And how do you do that? That starts by spending time with Jesus, growing that relationship with him, spending time in the word. Low-key, I be using ChatGPT when I don't know what to read. I'm like, I'm feeling like this and I want to get closer to God. What should I read? And it tells me. That's spending time in prayer. Like the power of prayer is something that is so sometimes underestimated by us. Or spending time in worship. Literally, my car is where I worship the most. Every time I drive somewhere, I'm like, oh, Jesus, except with my eyes open, Moral of the story is maybe God is telling you to seek his face rather than his answers, and once you do that, everything will start to fall into place, and you won't even have to ask for those answers anymore because God's naturally going to give them as we seek him, Anyway, I hope that could encourage someone.